UV damage reaches the back of the eye, and a lot of sunglasses on sale in this country offer no protection whatsoever. In the next 3 minutes, I'll show you exactly what to look out for. I'm Mr. Dilraj Sahota, consultant ophthalmologist in the West Midlands with training from Oxford and Moorfields Eye Hospital, and I operate on conditions every week that cumulative UV exposure has helped to cause. That's why this topic matters to me, and it should matter to you. 3 things you'll know by the end: the exact front to back eye damage that UV light can cause, the label to look out for, and the dark lens myth that can actually make things worse. Let's go through each one. First, what does UV actually do to the eye? The damage doesn't happen all at once. It accumulates quietly over a lifetime. Starting at the very front, the skin of the eyelids is very thin, sensitive, and exposed. UV light is a recognized driver of basal cell carcinoma, which is the most common cancer around the eye. Moving to the surface of the eye, UV light can drive pterygium, which is a fleshy growth which can grow across the cornea and affect your vision. Deeper still, UV accelerates the clouding of the natural lens, which is what we call a cataract, and that can blur your vision. And at the back, there's growing evidence, although not definitive proof in every case, that UV light can contribute to oxidative damage to the light-sensitive cells at the back of the eye and damage the retina, in particular the center of the retina called the macula. Think of this as sunburn on the inside of the eye that's building up over decades. If you're outside regularly, walking, working, playing sports, and you're not wearing certified sunglasses, your eyes are receiving an unprotected dose of ultraviolet light every day. The earlier you start with sunglasses, the more cumulative damage that you're preventing. So what exactly counts as certified? That's rule 2. The label on the lens is the only thing that tells you if you're actually protected, but most people have not been shown what to look for. UV light is measured in nanometers. The most damaging spectrum runs up to 400 nanometers, and that includes UVA and UVB light. A lens labeled UV400 blocks everything up to that threshold. In the UK, the quality mark to look out for is UKCA, which replaced the CE mark following regulation, although you might still find some sunglasses with CE mark, which is the European standard. Both UKCA and the CE mark demonstrate that that lens has been independently tested. A lens without one of these marks has not been independently verified, regardless of what the packaging says. Turn your sunglasses over and check the inside arm now. Look for CE, UKCA, or UV400. If none of those are there, those lenses are not offering clinically verified protection, so it might be worth looking for a new pair. Always buy from reputable registered retailers. Rule 2 covered the label, but even UV400 can be undermined. Rule 3 explains how, and it surprises most people. This is the one that I really want you to take in. A dark lens without UV protection can be exposing your eye to more UV radiation than if you weren't wearing sunglasses at all. Here's why. When you wear a dark lens, your pupil dilates naturally. It's in low light, so the iris will open up. If that lens has no UV filter, you've opened up a wider door for the dangerous UV radiation to come in and damage your lens and your retina. The color or the darkness of the tint on your sunglasses tells you nothing about the UV protection. Additionally, small fashion frames or lenses leave the side of the eye exposed to incoming UV radiation. UV can scatter in from every angle. Wraparound or close-fitting frames are clinically a better choice because they prevent from peripheral UV light sources. Don't choose sunglasses by how dark they are. Choose UKCA, CE or UV400 and consider wraparound or close-fitted frames. A pale amber UV400 lens gives you far better protection than a dark black lens with no certification or UV blocking properties. Often, a simple switch to a certified lens is all it takes to protect your eyes for years and decades to come. Small decisions like this, made consistently, add up to a lifetime's worth of protection over the years. 3 rules. Understand the front to the back of the eye damage from UV light. This isn't just about glare from bright lights. Insist on UKCA, CE or UV400, so check the inside arm for this. Choose wraparound or close-fitting frames, not the smallest, most stylish or the darkest lens you can find. Sunglasses are a simple daily prevention for your eye health. Wear them. If this helped, please subscribe. We put out practical, evidence-based tips regularly coming from the West Midlands in the UK. The next video will be about hay fever in your eyes, a step-by-step treatment ladder an ophthalmologist actually uses.